to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Denver Broncos. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. Everyone's, like, talking about it, but I've never even... Really? Oh, yeah, I know it's on the computer or whatever, but I don't even know what it's about. Oh, really?
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw it is Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Sam Martin. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Focus, defense, focus.
What?
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Obviously.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12.
Good carry there by Le'Veon Bell. He's just trying to get back to the form he exhibited in Pittsburgh when he was one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019, though, no games over 100 yards rushing and only 3 games with 20 or more carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
The give is to Bell. And he'll be down close to the first. 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things. I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Chill, bro. I'm not a fan of the man.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
I really don't know what I got out of that.
Looking out of the gun. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook.
What are you even talking
about? Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Breaking news.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. They'll get this to Philip Lindsay, complete.
Yeah,
the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
just about
He's
every
scrolling
quarterback
down
is
his
trained to
end.
really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
ball carrier.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. They find some open field here.
I know, bro. I got the jersey on right now.
Philip Lindsay,
Nah, I don't.
his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
I'm pretty sure I thought it was like Calvin or something like that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Nah, you're lying.
Fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Josie Jewell on the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The 2nd down and 10, they're knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Darnold from the gun.
Yeah, I didn't think they were bad.
Get this one down to the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
I don't understand anything the man's saying tonight. I don't know what word this man's saying today.
Now a first down. Gonna get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one. And
one word the man's saying tonight makes sense to me.
An effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But I also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
No gain on the play.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Going deep now for Herndon. And that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
Bro, I had to throw my
And they will
Tings
not get a
thing.
chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I threw on my Tings and the King t-shirt.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive.
Is it 2
and
for
they're
1?
hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Locke to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Get the zone.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff.
Are you serious?
That's how they feel good about moving the football.
That's fucked.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this one's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Gain of 9 yards.
Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Tip off. I wish they did tip off.
Block off a play action. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, no, that guy is a mid, bro. That guy was a mid, dude. I don't give a shit what you said.
Every blade of grass allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Block. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's got to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. from the 16. Darnold. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
So how many different ways can we say that Von Miller is an absolute nightmare to prepare for any offense? An absolute dominant force on the defensive side of the ball. Double-digit sacks in 7 of his 9 seasons in the NFL. And when he finished the 2019 season, second in total sacks in NFL history among active players, behind only Terrell Suggs.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Locke got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and now it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's 3rd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. This is the tight end Fant. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A 1st down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Avery Williamson.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a...
And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. That he... Pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
To come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I'll have to check out that. I'm in my Madden game right now.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Returnable here for Davis. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. A give to Bell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
38 yards.
He hit his first, this one from 38. Fickens' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Bell. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
He was brought down by
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Chris Hogan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations.
Yeah, bro, that's
in this
crazy.
case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Yeah, but how old is he?
Fielded a couple
I
yards
have
into
no
the end
idea. I
zone.
thought he might have been a little bit older.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own
Yeah,
23-yard
but
line.
for that long, 2 years. Yeah, I guess.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in
I
that
run
big
nickel.
chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's able to get up here to the 26.
Complete to Philip Lindsay.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, no, I don't think the Dolphins have it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game is
Dolphins need a lot
gone.
of diamonds.
Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Check right 45. Let's go, D. Check. Crunch. He's coming. Lady. He's coming.
They'll go again with Bell. be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And it's caught by Herndon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Darnold to his tight end Herndon. First down, New York. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A first down throw, Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Mike Twain, Mike Twain, Mike Twain.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more there and another first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Darnold for the red zone now. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Hogan with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
On the carry.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Play action. Now it's locked. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Just like that.
They do go for it. It's locked. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st down, Denver.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
He was brought down by...
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie. And that takes us from second to third down.
And 7 yards to go.
54, Mike. 54's Mike. Check, Mike. 54, Mike. 54. Check right. Mike 54. Mike 54.
On play action, Locke. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ball at the 23, second and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. Gets it to Gordon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Locke working out of the gun. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Switch out. 45, Mike, 45. And let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a pickup.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 42-yard line.
45's the Mike. Man, that's trash. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on.
They were the 46 defense just plugging up the middle.
And you know what the 46 means, right? That means you take up the first 3 guys, the center and the 2 guards. You cover them with your big people up front. I don't understand why you're trying to run up the middle against the 46 defense. The old Bears showed us it wasn't able to be done. They didn't get it done on that one either.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 41. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Check, 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 check. Lady, here we go. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all
I'll see
know
you
how
on
important
November
that down
12th,
is
man.
for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind
Well,
whatever
I
they're
don't know.
doing
It comes out
offensively.
And
I
one
think
of
the
the
11th or the
differences in this
12th. I don't
game,
know when
no
we get
doubt.
it.
3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Yeah, I believe so.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 32. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
3rd and 2.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. There go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. In your face.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The line of scrimmage.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. Here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers on 3rd down.
They had to. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field. For it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So 1st and they take a knee.
Darnold on the keeper. It's a long yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
E.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Darnold on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down. Tonight.
So it's a victory here for the New